Okay, so once again, a person with too much time on his hands makes calculus videos, part 7. This is question 34 from section 3.1, and yeah, this is the general strategy. Throughout most of these videos, anytime you've seen e to the x, I've just said, oh, the derivative of e to the x is just e to the x back again. But this time, because you have e to the x plus 1, I feel like I should sort of explain where that comes from. So basically, there's an inside and outside function. And what you're doing is something called the chain rule, which is really covered in section 3.3 or 3.4 a little bit later. But when you do a derivative, technically, you're doing a derivative of the outside function multiplied by the derivative of the inside function, right? It's just a rule kind of thing. So normally when you do the derivative of x, basically all you get is 1. And since e to the x times 1 is just e to the x, the derivative just comes down to e to the x. But here we have something a little bit different. We have x plus 1, right? And also, of course, we have a constant, and derivative constant is always 0. All right, so looking at this one, on the right-hand side, it's a constant. And what's the derivative of a constant? By this point, if you've been watching all the videos in the series, you should have this memorized. The derivative of a constant is just 0. And on the right-hand side, we are basically taking the derivative of e to the power of x plus 1, which is the same as e to the power of x plus 1 times the derivative of what's on the inside. The derivative of what's on the inside, well, you got a polynomial of first degree of x, and you have a constant. The x just becomes 1, and the constant becomes 0. And 1 plus 0 is just the same as 1, so you just end up with e to the x plus 1. If you put this all together, you have e to the x plus 1 from the first term, and you have 0 from the second term, and together these two terms just add to e to the x plus 1. So it's pretty similar to what you've done before. I think all that they're basically trying to do is just teach you that if you have e to the x plus some thing, and that thing is a constant, you just get e to the x plus the constant. And yeah, that's basically all it's trying to show you. Anyways, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. I'll be uploading more videos in this series later, and probably from this textbook. But if you got a specific question from a later section you need help with, just feel free to send a screenshot to me and send it to me, and I'll do my best to help you solve it. And yeah, appreciate all the support from the community, all the likes and subscribes and donations. And yeah, I'll continue to try to provide sort of videos that kind of feel like one-on-one tutoring for you guys. So you got an explanation of what the answer is, why the answer is what it is, and what the problem is trying to teach you. All right, thanks again, and goodbye.